Happy lunch hour, gang. All right, so how many of you have heard people say when everything goes completely nuts, I don't know, maybe like when we put price controls on groceries and then there isn't any more food, I'm just going to go out to the woods and hunt everything I need. And as many of us have said before, yeah, in a month or so, everything's gone. No deer, no squirrels, no rabbits, no nothing. And so then what'll wind up happening? People wind up eating cats and dogs, right? And everybody kind of laughs at this. Though if you go back and read 1 second after, that was one part of the book as what wound up happening. The dog died and they gave the family dog to one of the neighbors so they had something to eat. And then you look at Springfield, Ohio. That, of course, on Tuesday, David Muir said never happened. Remember this?
I just want to clarify here. You bring up Springfield, Ohio, and ABC News did reach out to the city manager there. He told us there have been no credible reports of specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals within the immigrant community.
Well, I've seen people on television.
Let me just say here, this is
the people on television say my dog was taken and used for food. So maybe he said that, and maybe that's a good thing to say for a city manager.
I'm not taking this from television.
But the people on television saying their dog was eaten by the people that went there.
Again, the Springfield city manager says there's no evidence of that.
Well, Mr. I committed career suicide, let me show you something. I want you to look at the watermark on this video. It says right in the center, Ohio body cam.
What did you do? Why'd you kill the cat? Smile for me. Smile with your teeth. Go like this. Did you eat that cat? Did you eat it? No, why'd you kill it? Did you guys see all this?
No, we pulled up and she was just laying there with it.
Did you see her eating it?
Eating it.
She was eating it?
Yeah, she was.
You call the Humane Society to see if they'll come pick this cat up. It's deceased.
Oh, but nothing's been proven yet, right? Oh, no, this couldn't be true. Why don't we take a look at this little piece right here that shows what the state attorney general in Ohio came out at about 9 o'clock last night and said. Take a look at this picture. If you read the very first paragraph of the article, Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost on Wednesday accused the media of ignoring evidence surrounding Springfield, Ohio residents are having their pets abducted and eaten. Did you by chance notice in the upper left-hand corner who reported that yesterday, amongst many others? Oh, that would have been ABC again. Okay, so if you don't think that this debate was a complete farce, that everybody was up against Trump, it was 3-on-1, I hate to tell you this. The facts are being laid out for the public very simply and go right in the face of everything that ABC was telling us on Tuesday night. Okay. You take a look at what's going on. And I mean, we can go through anything here, all right? Let's take a look at Minneapolis, where Barack Obama decided to overthrow the state by relocating all the Somalis to Minneapolis. Now, let me see. Somalia is basically a desert country in Africa. So if I'm going to take people who have forever lived in a desert, where would be a good place to relocate them in the United States? Yeah, Minneapolis sounds like a good idea because that's got a climate that's very similar to the desert. All right. And what happened? Minneapolis, the whole Minnesota has completely shifted. It's now a safe blue state. So let me run this one by you. Where is the Biden administration relocating Haitians? illegal Haitians, to the tune of 309,000 of them so far, who've been given temporary protected status in the United States. How many years after this earthquake that Hillary Clinton stole all the charitable donations from to rebuild the country? Okay. Do we all remember the warlord down in Haiti who went by the name of Barbecue because they believed in cannibalism down there, and this guy would cook people in the streets? Yeah, these are the people, these are the 309,000 so far that the Biden administration has imported directly, as in our government is sending planes to Haiti to pick them up and flying them directly to cities. So let's take a look where they've been sending them and see if these are around you. Springfield, Ohio. Charleroi, Pennsylvania. Del Rio, Texas. Those are coming across the border. Miami, Florida. Miami's always had a Haitian community, Little Haiti down there, which most people won't go into because it's dangerous. Albertville, Alabama. Findlay, Ohio. And Lima, Ohio. Do you notice anything that all those states have in common? They're all solid red states. This is what they are trying to do. They are trying to fill up red states with illegals to bring them in, to change the voter demographic, to potentially keep them in power. That's the truth of what's going on. Then we talk about why. Well, let's look at, y'all have heard of Pilgrim's Pride, right? You know, go to the grocery store, you buy chicken or turkeys or whatever, Pilgrim's Pride. Pilgrim's Pride has a poultry processing plant in Russellville, Alabama. They, the company, has been replacing American citizens working at the plant with cheaper Haitian workers who are on these TPS status through Biden, and have been actively busing them into the city so they can come work there. Getting it here? Gee, why? Because these people know how to process birds. Okay? Goes right back into the pictures of grabbing geese, grabbing ducks right out of the park, and decapitating them right in the middle of the street and taking them home to eat. This is what we're importing. It's, for the longest time, everybody's like, oh, illegals, it was drugs, it was child trafficking, and yeah, those are huge problems, okay? We are now importing the third world into our country. And slowly but surely, our country is going to become the third world. When you're afraid of letting your dog out in the morning, or when you walk into the park and go, holy crap, honey, there's no goose poop around here that we have to worry about stepping in. And you go, there's no geese. There's no swans. There's no ducks. You know, that the kids wanted to go take a couple of hot dog buns that went stale and wanted to go feed the ducks. No, you can't do any of that anymore because there's some guy up on the street corner with a shopping cart flipped on its side, using it as a makeshift barbecue. Oh yeah, that's what's going on in Springfield, Ohio right now too. Okay. This is what we're getting. This is what this election is. We have lies being told to us by the media. Again, we can talk about David Muir the other night debating Donald Trump, even though he was a moderator, not a presidential candidate. The truth comes out, and the media is lying to us up until the point where citizen journalists are reporting this on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube. Gee, why do you think the Democrats are so adamant about shutting Twitter down or censoring YouTube or censoring Facebook? Or because they don't want the truth to come out. This is what we are preparing for, guys. It's time people wake up and take a look and go, they are taking over our country on purpose. The Democrats are trying to fill this country with slaves. And you are going to be one of them, whether or not you like it, because they're going to bring in all the third world refugees who have no concept of civilized life whatsoever. And they're going to make everything so expensive for the rest of us that we are all going to be forced to do the same thing. Can you imagine, instead of going, gee, honey, I'm going to go to the grocery store and buy chicken breasts, you go, gee, honey, I'm going to go out in the woods somewhere and see if I can find a duck. No, sure, there's duck hunters, there's goose hunters, there's deer hunters. They're not going into the city park and grabbing them by the neck. That's what's coming. This is what people need to wake up and see. Our media is lying to us. The entire Democrat Party is trying to destroy us. It's about damn time people start researching stuff on their own, sharing the information that they find, and spreading the word that if you want to continue being a civilized nation, we need to take back our country. Pinball out.